It's a great 2022 for the Northwestern Wildcats on the volleyball floor. Nearly 15 digs per set, most the program has put together since 2013, but not just one-sided. Most kills per set since 2007. Highest hitting percentage since 2017. You can see where we're going here. A very versatile and successful year for Northwestern, now trying to build on that into 2023. And as we get ready to chat with two of the Wildcats student athletes, they are in fact here in Chicago. Not that it's a long trip for Northwestern to come down, but certainly a nice trip as well to welcome the Wildcats here into our coverage of 2023 Big Ten Volleyball Media Days. Key dates for Northwestern coming up this year. Mention that trip to Honolulu. How fun will that be, taking on Oregon on August 26th? The Big Ten opener against a team that's expected to be pretty good this year against Wisconsin, concluding a 5-match homestand against Michigan State later in September. And then on the road to take on Minnesota. Remember, posted that top 10 win last year. It was the first ever road win against a top 10 opponent in program history. We are thrilled that Alexa Rousseau, senior setter, and Ellee Stinson, junior libero and defensive specialist, are here to help represent the Wildcats. It's been obviously an intriguing summer as you guys are leaders getting ready to take this team onto the floor. How do you kind of lead this team, getting rid of that outside noise that's out there and just focus on volleyball to be the best you can be when opening night comes along?
Yeah, absolutely. I think me and Ellie have worked really hard to stay together during this, being some of the biggest leaders on the team. I also think we have been blocking out the outside noise, not to be not sympathetic, but I think we have summer school going on in the summer. We all love to help out with the camps, get closer with the kids that support our program, and just practicing lifting every single day to stay together with 7 new girls on the team, build that connection so that we have that chemistry on the court that I think for sure is going to win us 4 or 5 extra points this season.
What's that chemistry like right now, Ellie, with this group?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we have 7 new players, all transfers, and so a lot of different backgrounds coming into the season. So trying to get on the same page and like communicating the same way has been very interesting and super fun along the way.
Obviously, everybody starts to look ahead to the beginning of the year. And as I joked with Pedro, I'm sure you guys are really disappointed that you have to go to Hawaii. I mean, how much fun is that? How much are you looking forward to that being part of your schedule this year?
Right. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it'll be great, like Pedro said, great team bonding. I also think it's super fun for us to start out of the gate strong and have 3 really competitive teams. I think this year we want to be known as that team that's never going to give up, just that dog mentality. And I think going into that weekend playing 3 really talented teams, I think will be exciting for us and be a good test to how well we carry that out.
Yeah, it's such a blessing to be able to go over to Hawaii. Like, I've never been there, so I'm on the same boat as Pedro. But like down the road, when we're all said and done, volleyball is over, looking back and to have that experience as a team, I couldn't ask for anything more. Obviously
a terrific year last year going through the gauntlet that is the Big Ten schedule. What is it like to play this sport in this league? Ellie, I'll start with you and know that each and every night that you go out, you're playing against some of the best athletes in the country in this sport.
Oh, absolutely. The Big Ten, like you said, it's a dogfight. And this team this year has been building upon like the grit every single point. And it is tough every single night, in and out, to just like refocus and move on to the next match as fast as you can, because every match is a good one.
Alexa, your thoughts on that schedule?
No, completely agree with her. I think playing in it for 3, coming on 4 years now, I think it's really important to just come out and be your absolute best, whether that's the 100% you can give one night, maybe that's 80%, but how do you make that up with communication and being good in different areas for the team, and then also just having a short-term mentality. Maybe the match the night before didn't go as well, but you've got another top 10 competitor the next night. You've got to be able to forget about it and show up for your team again.
Now, I understand your dad was a college basketball player at Ferris State. You clearly had the size to do the same. Was volleyball a tough sell in your house?
That's a funny question. Growing up, when I was about 5, 6, 7, I played basketball for my dad's team, just a little travel team. Loved it, but definitely don't want to see my basketball skills today. Still have to work on that with my dad, but I think he was just really focused on supporting me and doing what I love, and I think I have 2 of the most supportive parents that I could have. I'm extremely blessed, so he was happy for me in whatever sport I chose, but was always by my side to be at every match and just support me, help me be mentally tough, but also perform at my best.
And Ellie, I know you have some serious family genes in terms of athletics. Your mom played volleyball at Ball State. Your dad was a college wrestler. Your brother played baseball, I believe, at Indiana State as well. So are there arguments in the house about who the best athlete actually is?
I mean, you don't want to come to a family board game night.
No?
It's just, it gets intense. But yeah, they were awesome. I mean, I was never forced to play volleyball like my mom, but they all gave me so many different perspectives, like coming from so many different sports. But yeah, just a lot of competition growing up with me and my two brothers. It made me the person I am today.
You go back to your high school days, and I understand that at 5'3", you were a 6 rotation attacker. What was the transition like from playing like that in high school to playing the way that you had to play in college?
Yeah, it was definitely a transition to how can I produce for my team in the back row. In high school, it was a lot easier. You can just get kills, right? But now that they won't let me go up there, I just try and help my team out and like support them the best that they can from the back row. And it's fun, you know, getting to try up something different.
Let's finish with this, Alexa. I understand you chose Northwestern over a group of schools that also included future Big Ten members, USC and UCLA. What was that decision like for you?
Yeah, I think ultimately for me, it came down to just the support and loyalty I had from Coach Davis and the staff at the time, still do now from the staff that we have. But since I was 13, Coach Davis was at every single one of my club matches, just not giving up, letting me take my time to figure out my decision. And I think that really showed a lot for me and has continued to be truthful throughout all of my years here. I have the utmost respect for UCLA and USC, both of those programs. We just had our assistant coach, Amir Lugo Rodriguez, join the Bruins. So I think it'll be great to see them integrated into the Big Ten style of play, but also 100% add even more competition to the conference. Which
you opted not to go there, but they won't let you go because now they're coming back to join the Big Ten.
It'll be great. I'm
Alexa
excited.
Rousseau, Ellee Stinson, terrific representatives of Big Ten volleyball at Northwestern University. We appreciate the time.
Thanks for having us.
All right, our coverage of Big Ten Volleyball Media Days continues. Head coach Leah Johnson and the Michigan State Spartans are with us. Coming up right after the break.